When Bruno Fernandes managed 101 minutes in the FA Cup semi-final at the weekend, it appeared as though the midfielder had somehow managed to overcome the knock he sustained in the first half. He was eventually taken off in extra time, with Wout Weghorst coming on. The 28-year-old would have been one of the players to take a penalty in the shootout, but Erik ten Hag's side were still able to get the job done as they progressed to the final at the expense of Brighton. Given United's triumph, and the fact Fernandes had played for the majority of the game, his injury went somewhat under the radar. However, when his wife, Ana Pinho, posted a photo on her Instagram story of the Reds ace sitting on a sofa with his right leg elevated on a stack of cushions, it became clear his knock was worse than first feared. The image showed Fernandes' strapped-up ankle, while there was also a protective boot and a pair of crutches on the floor next to him. It suggests the former Sporting man is unlikely to play a part against Tottenham on Thursday, which would come as a blow to United. Fernandes is a player who misses very few matches. This season alone the midfielder has made 49 appearances in all competitions, registering 10 goals and 13 assists. He has played more games than any other outfield player at United this term, with the 3 matches he's missed coming as a result of a suspension. According to Transfermarkt, the 28-year-old has not missed a match through injury since the 2018-19 season. His durability is something he is understandably proud of, and the Portugal international relishes the mammoth schedule. "When I was at Sporting, it was the same thing," Fernandes told Sky Sports earlier this month. "I was one of the first players in Portugal to play 56 games for the club in one season. At the end of training, I was always doing some extra shooting and the doctor was knocking at the window telling me to come inside. We had Rafinha at the time. He's now at Barcelona, and he stayed with me one time doing some shooting and got injured after 2 games. The doctor said to me, 'This is your fault. You pushed them to stay with you and now he's injured. I can do it. I am physically available to do it. I don't know if I have any secrets, my mother and father will know, but they made myself in a way that I can be available for every game. Hopefully I will be for the rest of the season.' No one wants Fernandes to change his approach, but when he does return from his injury, whether that be before the Spurs clash or afterwards, the midfield maestro might need to tweak it slightly. Having been knocked out of Europe, the Reds now have 9 matches to come in the space of 38 days. Even if Fernandes misses the clash with Spurs in midweek, he is still likely to tally more than 55 matches in the season. While United will not get complacent in their quest for a top 4 finish, it would take a monumental collapse for them to finish outside of the Champions League places. This means Fernandes can take the necessary time to properly recover from his injury, especially with the FA Cup final in early June to come. Telling a player who has played 4,263 minutes of football this campaign to take it steady is easier said than done. However, it is vital that Fernandes listens to his body in the coming weeks. He will still have a part to play between now and the end of the season, but that might depend on his willingness to take a step back for a short period of time.